Yeah, I'll do a quick streaming one. This is Nona, If They Soak Me, I'll Burn Them, which is the third feature from Chilean filmmaker Camila Jose Donoso, who made the documentary Casa Rochelle, which was about a transformist club where men go. The quote was to watch, to cruise, to learn how to dress in drag. And that was an interesting documentary. That is also available on Mubi in their Discovery section, as is the new film Nona, If They Soak Me, I'll Burn Them, which is a very strange, I have to say, rather uneasy blend of drama and what looks like kind of factual recreation. It stars the director's own grandmother, Josefina Ramirez, who seems to be playing a character close to life, although one really hopes not. She's this somewhat cantankerous figure who we first meet making a Molotov cocktail that she then uses to torch a car. We see her in conversation with her on-screen daughter about living under the Pinochet regime, setting fire to tyres for fun to just make the authorities turn up and see what they would do. She's difficult, she's abrasive, she's kind of interesting but tough company. She moves away from Santiago because of the burning of the car. She moves to Pichilemu, which is where she has a house, which is like a seaside town surrounded by other houses. Seems okay, but then the other houses start to burn down. Is she responsible? Is she a pyromaniac? There's a certain kind of similarity here, so a coincidental link between this and Fires Will Come, which I reviewed the other week, again, about somebody returning to a community where they had been thought of as the person who was responsible for burning down a mountain, and this air of suspicion is on them. They are very different films. This is a much harder film to get on with. I mean, certainly this central character is surrounded by fire. There is one scene in which she's having an operation, they're having a cataract. She's actually smoking a fag whilst doing it. Like Whalebone Box, this uses different formats. It's got digicam. It's got scratchy 8mm footage. I mean, so scratchy that I wonder whether it had been artificially scratched. It is formally adventurous. The problem for me was that I lacked an emotional connection with it. It was the kind of film that, for me, had that phrase, festival favourite, that you admire from afar, but you don't really embrace. So, although I think it's an interesting project, it's much more interesting than it is enjoyable. I found it quite hard work, and for me, it didn't engage me emotionally. It's called Nona, If They Soak Me, I'll Burn Them, and it's available on Mubi, as indeed is the previous documentary.